All right, we're doing it live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Sweetcast stream. Maybe it was a surprise. I used to stream on Mondays, like every Monday. It was religious, but now it's just whenever I feel like it. It happened to be a good night to do it. Not only that, but I have things to talk about. We've got lots to talk about. One of those is, why does AL have a wrench? I don't know. I'm assuming if you didn't ask for one, someone probably volunteered you. If you don't want a wrench, let me know and I'll get rid of it. But it's no big deal. You can, wield your wrench with power. Is Cam's here? Hey, sweetie, and chat. Hello. I want people give everyone a few minutes to get in, but man, things have been incredibly busy. But it's been a really good thing actually. I am in the process of lining up the script with the art, and this is important. It's an important step of writing because sometimes the artist, in this case Nacho, will look at the full script and he'll have a vision for a page layout, and so he'll do the page layout how he wants. And what that means is that it's possible that one panel, like let's say the last panel on the page that I wrote, that for it to be the last panel, he's bumped that over to the next page and made that like the first panel, or he'll break up what I have as one panel into two separate panels so that you're sort of seeing the action happen in two moments. And so there's little things like that, but they actually make a big difference. So I'm going through with the script, reading it through and sort of just syncing everything up. And it's been really fun. I actually, when you see a comic book that's lettered, so you're reading the story, you have context for all those images, that's when it becomes a comic book. So it has been so fun to do this process. As soon as I'm finished, which should be, I don't know, tomorrow, I'm hoping, maybe the next day, it's going off to Eric. Eric says he's going to, not only is he going to, but he needs to have it lettered by the end of the month. That's his plan for his schedule. So it's my turn to go. It's go time. So he's getting letters done. Simultaneously, I am talking with the printer. I've got all the print files for the Downcast 1 and 2 reprint at the printer right now. We're in the proofing process. That was a lot of P's, by the way. And so yeah, we're moving along. It's been going very well. So where I'm at now is I need the fan art contest winners selected so that I can put together that page as it will be printed in the book. Page or pages. In this case, I think it's going to be pages that'll be printed in the book because we have some really good art. So it's been actually really fun process. What about is here? He says, ahoy there. Well, ahoy. Razmaz says, hello, everybody. Shadowhawk is here. Let's see. Someone suggested it last week. I don't know what they suggested. I just kept talking, but I believe you. Back Downcast 3, that's what you do with the wrenches. Oh, are we talking about AL? Someone suggested AL have a wrench last week. Maybe AL wasn't present for that, but Paul Riley's here. And welcome. We got 13 people watching. I'm going to do a few things here. We're multitasking. This is the way I got to do it. I said a while ago, I'm a part-time comic book creator, and I feel like this is a pretty good pace to be working at for me. It makes for some busy nights, but I don't know. I'm sort of embracing the lifestyle as I've now reimagined it in my head. It's funny how just thinking about things a little differently change things. So we're looking at the campaign right now. We're painfully close to 25,000. Once we hit 25K, everyone gets spot gloss UV on their books, which is probably my favorite cover treatment. It's so cool. I love it. So it'll be a matte cover with spot gloss UV. That's the plan. We have Eddie Winkler here. Hello. It was great to stream with you, Eddie, last week. Hey, y'all, from Jose Garcia. Eager to see the entries. Good luck to everyone who participated. This was really hard. I got so many fan art entries. Night All. Hello. Keen Scene. Welcome. Leroy is here. Yo, yo, yo. He says, who we got here? Oliver from 656 Comics. Yo. Hey there. And Oliver, we're going to talk about your book. I believe you're one of the people that reached out to me. I've been starting to get a lot of people reaching out to me again to talk about their books. I picked 2 books to go over tonight. So forgive me. I'm just going to promote your book. I'm got a schedule, so I'm not having guests on, but I'm going to talk about your book. So that's just as good. Let's see. Well, here we go. The replicator for this firebrand. That's right. I am always trying to start fires. Thank you, Eddie. Fischizo is here. Fischozo. Oh my gosh. Hello. He's here. Eddie's going to be right back. All right. So Downcast 3, we're getting close to 25K. As I mentioned before, a few little things that I want to make note of. So first off, this t-shirt design, I've had multiple people say you need to have your logo here. So the plan is, I've got 2 plans, plan A and plan B. What I would prefer, because of pricing reasons, is to have the logo on the front of the shirt. However, I'm worried. Let's look at this thing larger in the screen. This is what I'm worried about. I'm worried that it's going to ruin this beautiful composition. That's what I worry about. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to Christian Rossi, and I'm going to ask him, hey, to incorporate a logo into this, what do you think? I'm going to bounce it off the artist and see what he thinks. If he thinks it's not going to be great for the composition, I have a plan B. The plan B would be to put the logo on either the back of the t-shirt or the sleeve of the t-shirt. So you still have a Downcast logo. It's branded. That's, I think, really important. A lot of people have said that to me. It's definitely important. You want to know that it's a part of a comic book series called Downcast. But I just, I don't know. I want to check with an artist. Someone smarter than me. I'd hate to ruin his art here by slapping a logo randomly on it. So we're going to figure out how to do it in a nice way that looks well. So that's the plan. So that's one thing. Spot gloss, we talked about that. Talked about the logo change. We're adding fan art section. That is now the goal. So let me do this. What do you got? 22 people here. I'm going to pull up my trusty Photoshop file here. Let me open this up. What I have done here is I've selected 5 images. This is by no means a complete list of all of the entries for the fan art contest. This was incredibly difficult. I had more entries in this fan art contest than we did for Fatal, which is fantastic. But I think, the more people get used to it, that, hey, Clint's launching a campaign, he's going to be doing a fan art contest. I want to be published, or I want to get that gift card, or both. And so they're going to be entering the contest. So I appreciate everybody that entered. I saw fantastic art. I saw several people, probably 3 people, I think it was, who entered and said, I don't draw. Art is not my thing at all, but I still wanted to participate. And they still turned in artwork. I showed them on streams or shared them on Twitter. So it was just really cool to see everyone participating. It really helps me out because it gets people asking questions like, why? Oh, everyone's doing fan art for this. It makes them want to look and see what's going on. So I had to narrow it down to some winners. So what I did is I picked 5 that I think could work for print because of the dimensions, because of the art, because they spoke to me. There were a number of reasons why I thought that they would be good to be printed in the book. What we're going to do here is I'm not going to pick one favorite one. I'm going to do this a few ways. I'm going to have you guys vote if you'd like to vote. If there's a tie, we're going to make it randomized to break the tie. So that's the plan. All right. Let's see. Shadowhawk says, put it on the sleeve, Clint. Okay. That's for the Downcast logo in the t-shirt. Let me talk to the printer. I think that's doable. It is going to change the price a bit, but that would definitely preserve what Christian did with the shirt. So sci-fi for me is here. C-Money says that guy rules. All right. K Manifesto is here as well. And Rob is still, my question is, why isn't the shark a cover? That's a good question. You're talking about the shark that Nacho drew. That would be a great cover. My wife actually had a good idea, and she said the people that backed in the first day, you said you'd give them a fold-out poster. Why don't you make that shark the fold-out poster? Because it's so cool. She has a good idea. So that is actually what we're going to use the shark for. It'll be good. Uh, Rob says, if you hit 50K, will you get a Downcast tattoo on the sleeve? Yeah. I mean, that's a whole sleeve. Is that what he's talking about? That shark would be a good shirt too. You're not wrong. That could be absolutely a possibility. I think we'd have to print it different though. We couldn't do screen printing because it's not flats. But we've done that before. There's no reason we couldn't do it again. If you give me a fold out poster, I'm coming over there. I don't know if this is a threat or a compliment. So I will take it as a compliment. Cool. The wrench is too much responsibility, says AL. Most of the wrenches just sit with it. That's all they do. They just gloat. They're sitting in the chat gloating. All right. So let's do this thing. So here's the first piece. I'm not going to spill any names here other than what you see on it because I don't for sure have permission to dox anybody. But look at this piece. So cool. Like the closer you get, you can see the painting that's going on. Let's get a real close inspection here. Great facial expression. Look at the squid. You've got the beak. She's holding a fish. I mean, pretty great. Nice detail. And then you can see here, so I'll say this, J Potts turned this in. Really cool. I like it quite a bit. So there is one entry for Downcast. Two of the great characters. All right, next one. May have seen this one floating around. I think it was originally shared on Instagram. Let's see if we can see the name publicly. I couldn't tell you what that is. I can tell you. But I won't tell you until I have permission. I don't want to dox anybody that doesn't want to be doxed, but really cool. I love to see a Jax piece. And this coloring is pretty impressive. Nice cartooning, great pose, super dramatic. And he's got the gauntlet here. Very cool. His gravity glove, we call it. Very cool stuff. Here's the next one. This is black and white. But get a close look. Let's zoom in and look at this detail. Holy smokes, look at the texture we've got here on the tentacles. Seen some really, really great texture. Scrolling down here, you got seaweed going on. I mean, just what a great cover. And again, this looks like Addie, again, or Andy. I'm not going to officially share a name until I have permission, but I think this is a potential, this is a contender. We'll say that. All right, we'll look at the next one here. Another great one. This one's from earlier in the contest. And great action. Zooming in. You even have some blur. I don't know if you can see this very well, but there's a little bit of motion blur going on. And it sort of emphasizes the motion. I'm sure that's what it's for. Really great stuff. But C Money gets it. He said, Clint, you might have the most talented fans on YouTube. I know. Really great stuff. Again, I had too many. This was really hard to narrow it down into these 5 contestants, but I had to do it. This was excruciating, but you just have to go with it. Here's another black and white piece. This one also is cool. Earlier on in the contest, bubbly. This almost has an anime feel to me. I don't know if I've got it right, but I read that horror anime book. And this sort of reminds me of it. So I like it. I like the bubbles as she's screaming. You even have the reflections. Look at that detail. You have the reflections in each bubble. That's a super impressive. Really great stuff. Really fun. So those are the 5 contestants. Can you see why I'm struggling so much? What's you have to say about this? AL says those are really good. I know. It's insane. AL turned in a great one too. Another cool piece says K Manifesto. I have the most talented fans. They just don't like me. I don't know why. Eddie Winkler says, dang, winner chicken dinner. Which one is that for? Okay, so let's figure this out. Let's do this in a organized manner. All right. Maybe we'll start like this. Okay. I'm going to put this here. Oh, come on. That's just, I got to make this bigger than that. This is 1. Make that bigger. It's not big enough. Like really big. 1. Okay, this is contestant number 1. And I don't know if I can copy it and it'll be the same size. Is that how Photoshop works? Let's try that again. Come on now. It's not going to work. 2. This will be number 2. Fantastic entry. Make that as big as I can. All right, we're going to do the same thing here. I should have done this ahead of time. I realize that. I'm just not that fast. All right, so we have a 3 right here. Black and white one. Check out the art as we go. It's good stuff. Absolutely. This was going to be number 4. We're going to make that 4 big because it's really small. There we go. Number 4. We'll put it over here. Last but not least, we have number 5. I don't know where to put this one. We'll figure it out. We're going with it. How about we'll put it back here. Number 5. All right, those are our numbers. So we're gonna go through these again. What's the best way to make the vote official? I'll just have you put numbers in the chat. Not yet. When I say it. So I'm gonna type start in the or vote. We'll do that. I'm gonna type vote in the chat. You will then put your numbers. When I say voting is over, I'll say end vote in the chat. And everything between the vote and the end vote will count. Anything that's later than that will not count. Anything that's sooner than that will not count. Anything that is above the number 5, like 7, we'll count it. Why not? So that's the way we're going to go, I think. So let's go through these one more time. First one here, you can see it was done by Jay Potts. I don't want to zoom in too much. You get a feel for the whole thing. This is number 1. We're window shopping here a little bit. Zoom in a bit. Give you the old pan. There we go. Top to bottom. Great stuff. All right, that's number 1. Look at number 2. That one fitting in pretty well, actually. Very cool. Jack's piece. This is number 2. Soak it in. Soak in the action. We've even got chains in the foreground, insinuating who he's fighting on the other side of that punch. This could be interesting. Very cool. So that is number 2. Number 3. This is one of the black and white pieces. Look at the detail. Look at the texture. The bubbles. Think of the bubbles. Very cool. I like it. Cam has a good idea. A good mod would set up a straw poll for Sweetie. A good mod would. But around here, the goal is you just gloat. You wave your wrench around and gloat. That's what it's about. Let's see. 3, can you vote more than once? No, I don't think so. Because it'll just turn into a spamathon. Just vote once. And again, I'll put vote. You start voting, and then I'm going to put end vote. Okay, that's how it'll work. So this is number 3. We're not voting yet. Don't get excited. We already have a call for a recount from Shot Down in Flames. Who knows? I mean, they could come down to that. Here's number 4. I'm going to zoom in here a bit. Really nice piece. This is one of the earlier ones. Great chain. I've drawn this chain a number of times in some of the drawing that I've done on covers and whatnot. And yeah, I find chains can be a little difficult sometimes, but he did a really good job. Great motion, great action, and you should be afraid of this guy. He's going to punch you in the face. That is number 4. Number 5, another black and white piece. This is the one with the, again, great chain, great texture. And it appears to me that it has actually been drawn with a pen. Like this is somewhere exists on paper. it's not digital, which is interesting. It's just so crisp, but nice bubble work here with the reflections. Nice action. Really great piece. And that is piece number 5. Sci-fi for me says, Sweetcast, I have a pole set up. What are you? You're showing some initiative as a wrench. But I don't have a wrench. Can I give you a wrench? How does that work? I can't do it in here. I swear I did it before. Here, let me get you a wrench and we'll go from there. Hold on a minute. This is why live streams are my strong suit. Okay, here's the link. Let me find you. Sci-fi for me. You now have a wrench. You are now a moderator. Okay. Sci-fi for me has a wrench. Show them again. I'm going to go through these not so quickly this time. Okay, there's going to be a straw poll and you're going to vote. That's how it'll come down to. If there are ties, then we'll make it random between the winners. I'll do rock paper scissors with myself. We'll see how that goes. 5 wrenches enter, 1 wrench leaves. All right, so we have a straw poll. This is the new plan. Very cool. I can already see this. If your winner if the election doesn't go how you want, you can do whatever. You can stage a coup. You can recount. What else? The big main thing is the Florida recount. That's all I can think of. That's the big one. 3, when do we start? Okay, so as soon as Sci-Fi for me posts that link, let's see. Here he is. He says vote here. We're gonna go with this straw poll idea because it's probably better than my idea. Here's the vote. Vote Sci-Fi for me. It has the link. Wrenches. You can spam this link over and over. We're gonna give you the next, I don't know, few minutes to go ahead and vote as I go through these again. All right. Here's number 1. The number 1 is not part of the image. I just slapped that on there, just so you know. But nice piece here. Again, we showed it at length in detail, but I'm going to do a brief show here again. So number 1, here's number 2. It's the Jack's piece. I'm going to make this one leave just for a minute. There's the full Jack's piece. This is number 2. All right, here's where you vote. Number 3, also another fantastic piece, black and white, very dramatic. It's number 3. Here's number 4. Good stuff. Really good stuff. Here's number 5. Full piece there, another black and white one. And I got to say, all 5 of these, I am planning to print. I assume if you entered the fan art contest, you're cool with me printing it, because that was one of the things. So I will be reaching out, making sure you get credit for your work. Congratulations, you are being printed. So no worries there. Now the contest is about who gets the money, who gets $100 Amazon gift card. That's what's at stake right now. So we want to find that out. All right. I don't know how much longer we should go. Let me go through these one last time, but don't forget, Sci-Fi for me posted the link. Here it is. There's the straw poll. Hopefully mods are reposting that. Can I copy and paste this? Let me see. I have a straw poll set up. There it is. Sci-Fi. Okay, he's posting it. You're doing great. Fantastic job. So yeah, be posting that. Let's go through this one more time. All right, I'm going to hide this now. All right, so we have number 1. Piece number 1. Number 2. Or is it number 3? Number 4? Or number 5? Vote now, or forever hold your peace. Clint is exposing himself to the artist. Oh my. Results in real time, says K Manifesto. Let's look at this. Can we do that? How many times does it allow you to vote? I don't know. But let me open it up and we'll see who the winner is. When does the straw poll close? Does it officially close or does it just kind of stay open? Well, I don't want to vote. I just want to know who wins. Results. There we go. All right, let me pull this over. Look at this. We have results in real time. Here's the straw poll. Right now we have 3 in the lead, 5, 1, 4, and 2 in that order. Really cool. Great idea with the straw poll. This is so much better. 38 watching, only 29 votes, 1 vote per person. Yeah, if there's a that's a good point. We could have people rotating in or out to be safe though. Yeah, but these are pretty good results. We got 17 that have voted for number 3. The closest one is number 5, who's at 29%. Again, all really great pieces. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate everyone voting. Go with the tentacles. All right, that's always a good one. 3 or 4. I don't care. They're all cool looking. Yeah, I mean, they are. And so the plan is to print all these in the book. All right, cool. All right, so there's where we're at right now. I'm gonna look through these one more time and I guess line up. I don't when does it end? This is what I don't understand. So here's number 1, really cool piece. This is number 2. Well, let me go in the order. So right now we have number 3 in the lead. This is number 3, really cool piece, great tentacles, black and white. That's where we're at right now. Then second place we have number 5, which is right here. A lot of fans of the black and white. I like it. Then we have number 1 in third place, and number 4, and number 2. Great stuff. All right. So in this case, number 3, I think, is going to take it. Very cool. All right. Thanks everybody for voting. Really appreciate it. I'm going to keep watching this poll, I suppose. And by the time I'm done with the stream, whoever wins, wins. We'll say that. Okay. I don't know if anyone's still deciding, but I think we got it. Cool stuff. All right. So thanks for voting. Thank you everybody that entered the contest. Again, it's really, really helpful for just marketing reasons. It gets people talking. I love seeing new art on characters that we've been working on. It's just cool to see other takes on it. So I really appreciate everybody that did it. Cool. I'm amazed I'm one, said Andy, Monster Productions. Congratulations. Unless anything changes, don't get too excited. We have to have a cutoff. So I'll we'll be official at the end, but great job, man. Very good piece. Really appreciate it. Yeah, a lot of people love number 3. Excellent job, man. Yeah, you freaking rock, dude. Yep. Good stuff. So if you haven't backed Downcast yet, this is what everyone has been drawing about. This is what the chatter is about from the Downcast art fan art contest. I'm really excited about this book. My favorite part, I'm really looking forward to people reading it and reviewing it. Like I remember, I think most people had good reviews of the Downcast books, but I remember getting a couple harsh ones, and I would be really interested to see, those same reviewers read Downcast 3. I just think it's so good. I'm really excited about it. It has all the elements that I just really like in comics, so I'm stoked about this. Partially because I always think of in comics, like you have to have a lot of practice. It's not exactly like writing a novel. Not really. It has a lot of differences. And so the experiences I've had in writing have been really helpful. But writing in comics is really the only way to get better at writing in comics. And so it's been really cool to just have you all be my teachers. You're helping me learn by backing these campaigns and making it so we can actually make these books, making it financially viable to make them. And then also seeing Nacho's artwork. So many people have had such great things to say. about his artwork, and I've been very pleased about it. So yeah, this is Downcast. Let's actually do this. I'm gonna share the screen the correct way with the audio, and we're gonna watch this little trailer so you get a little taste for what it's about. Maybe you missed it. I'm seeing some new names pop up here and there.
I see what no one else can. One taste of that cursed stone sent me to the bottom of the ocean. For years I wandered, searching but not seeing. Finally, when I opened my eyes, I saw them for what they are. Not benevolent, not omnipotent, and not gods. Do you smell that?
Oh, I smell it.
It's here. If you could see what I see, you would understand why I hunt them.
Very dramatic. All right, thank you everybody for watching that with me yet again. If you've seen it again, I just I love it. The Monstro has been a really fun character to write, but partially because he talks differently, and for a writer, like that's one of the most interesting things to do as a writer, is you're writing people with different kind of dialects. And we got a guy here that's hundreds of years old. He's very out of the loop, and he's also very angry. And so he's been really fun to write, very different character. I went over the script, and I'm going to just show you one page for sure, because this really got me thinking. But as I was looking through the script, I kind of forget exactly how I wrote panel descriptions, because it's been a little while, since I wrote it. And I went back to it, and it was fun to see how I worded things, and then how Nacho interpreted what I wrote. That was a really interesting part of it. So sorry, Downcast 3 pre-press. No, Downcast 3. Where am I at? High quality. There we go. Lettering scripts. I'm going to pull up the lettering script here real quick. I don't want to ruin anything. But here's a component of it. So I'm gonna just pull it out of the way. So one thing is, I've noticed from reading other scripts, is sometimes I'll get a inspiration from movies or other other just anything in pop culture, and so I'll pull something out and make a reference to it for the imagery. And in this case, I'm going to just show you this little part here, this little bit right here. So on panel 4, I put Carver screams, he's furious. Think Gary Oldman in The Professional. Everyone, like in quotes there. And he says, I need eyes. I don't need eyes. I need his name. This will all make sense when you see it in context. But the way that he interpreted that ended up being really cool. So what page is this? Page 4. And you have not seen this on the campaign, so this is a little bit new. But I'm going to pull it up, because why not? I can do whatever I want, right? That's why. So I'm pulling this up here. A pretty dramatic moment, but here's that panel right here in the middle. The Gary, Gary Coleman. He has his name right. This is that moment right there. Everyone, the angry one. So I don't know if you guys know that part from that movie, but this was perfect. If Brian's here, what up, Clinton Company? Yeah, seeing things like this, seeing the art afterward, you just get slight changes, but you can see he's kind of losing his mind. He actually cuts his own face. Gary Coleman. Did I just say? Yeah, whatever. Gary Coleman in The Professional was great. Thank you. Yeah, really good acting. And I remember I saw that scene years ago, like I think 12 years ago or something. And it just stuck with me, that one scene. Gary Oldman, not Coleman. Is that what, this is what happens when I live stream. Thanks, Eric. Gary Cole. In the professional. I am not a professional streamer. All right, let's refresh this campaign for fun. All right, so we're $6 away from getting to the $700 mark here. But if we hit, I mean, really, we're getting really close. Gary Coleman is from Different Strokes. I knew as soon as I said it, I was like, wait, Gary Coleman? Did I? Oldman? I don't know. 40 votes and 44 watchers. Nice. Very good voter turnout so far. Gary Coleman is the kid from Different Strokes. And I want to see that movie. Maybe there's some inspiration from Different Strokes in this too. I don't know. Let's just go with it. I'm so bad. All right. Anyway, check out the campaign. I'm going to post the link and we're going to move on. Okay. How about that? We'll post that. All right. Perfect. Fatal is still live on Indiegogo. Someone was like, hey, Clint, you should really be pushing this because you're at 96,000. I mean, come on. Less than $4,000 away from 100K. What are you doing? And I get that. I think as soon as we're ready to go to print, I think we're going to get an influx of backers. Why do I say that? That's because that's the way that it always works. As soon as you're going to print, then backers come in. I think a lot of people wait until it goes to print for some reason. So that's part of my theory. But we'll see. If you haven't backed Fatal yet, I mean, look at it, this is amazing. It's also taking a long time to load, but it's very cool. I'm really stoked about this campaign. I was actually working on more of the dialogue, connecting scenes. As far as the writing goes, we're at a little bit of a slow pace here because I've been through this at length. But Charlie's having some family struggles that we hope to be getting through pretty soon, and so it's a little bit. It has been slowed down, but it's still a great book. And it is making some progress. So I'm really excited for this to get out. So if you haven't backed it yet, it's a good time to do it. We got to rub this in Rob's face. It says 96K, lazy Clint. Take your time on it is how it's going for him. That is how it's going for him right now. So we're gonna keep plugging, but I think things are gonna get better here in about a month or so. You're not wrong. Yeah, some of us do not like waiting long for books. I hear you, Eric McIntyre. I hear you. This is part of the reason. I'm actually one of those people. This is part of the reason why I think the direction I want to go is to have the book finished and then launch the campaign. That's the goal. So that's what I did. Yeah, Rob is just rubbing it in. This has become very bad. Okay, less chance to get burned on a campaign that doesn't fulfill if you know it's finished and at the printers. Absolutely. I totally get that, Richard. That's why, this is exactly the direction I want to move. Just have it finished or very close to, at least with the art production, because not the things that can go wrong at that point are not going to delay you in a huge way. Some people that are printing in China, or out of the country, usually it's China if you're printing out of the country, there can be some major delays that'll take months. But I don't print in China, I print in the US. So major delays that are going to happen are going to delay things like a month, if there is a major delay. In this case, I don't foresee anything like that happening because of the time of year that I'm going to print. And so I've been talking with the printer every single day. So actually things are going quite well. All right, so I want to talk about a few other campaigns tonight, a couple other campaigns. I know that people have seen me streaming more. I've been kind of pulling back from streaming for a few different reasons. One of those being I am a part-time streamer / comic creator, and I'm trying to have a little bit of balance in my life. So I can't always be promoting books constantly. In this case, I think it's a good idea. I'm going to try and promote some other comic books while I'm at it. You know, Ethan has done some promoting for Downcast, which I really appreciate. It's been nice, very nice of him. But you know, he's just promoted them. He hasn't, you know, I haven't actually been on the stream, and so you still see a nice little bump. Anyway, so I want to look at a couple campaigns here because I think they look pretty good. Because I think the creators seem pretty solid, and why not? We will look at these campaigns. So I posted the link here to this one. This is called Tales from Nerosville, second wave of books. There's got 3 campaigns from D. Jason Meadows, and 3 campaigns is a pretty good place to be. Let's see where he's at. Total fund 2,200 raised out of the 3 projects. Good to see. This one is already funded. It was a flexible goal, and he only asked for like $500. Yep, $500. So he's making this book no matter what. Pay it forward. See money says. Exactly. I think that's a good idea. So we're looking at this campaign, and you get anonymous. I mean, yeah, that's there, but we don't want to do that. Digital copies for $9. You can go for digital copies. Let's see. Wave 2 print copies. Catch up digital. So this would be if you haven't read anything. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. Catch up print copies. It's only $15, and it looks like you get 6 comics. That is a pretty great deal. Wow. Anyway, let's see. Does this have? It does have a video. Let's watch this.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Nerosville. Like the first campaign, this one will feature 3 new issues. Issues 4 and 5 of Tales from Nerosville, as well as the first issue of Hero on the Lam, a 3-issue miniseries. When you finish watching this video, please be sure to watch the short giveaway video. We came up with an idea to give backers a little something extra on this campaign. We think it's a pretty cool idea and hope you will too. Also, please watch the Knuckles Upper Studios video to learn more about KSS and TFN. Alright, as for the issues in this campaign, Tales from Nerosville issue 4 introduces readers to Eustace Kinsley, or Raven Despair as he prefers to be called. Raven is a typical goth teenager. Unfortunately, he's decided life is no longer worth living and suicide seems like his best option. Despite his best efforts, Raven can't seem to die. While contemplating this revelation, he sees a report that the supervillain Pufferstein is tearing up downtown Nerosville. New plan, death by supervillain. But can even a psychotic undead monster kill Raven? Can anything? Issue number 5 introduces us to the team, the Watchguard. Not what anyone would consider a top-tier superhero team, the Watchguard just can't seem to catch their big break or make a name for themselves in Nerosville. Most of the team doesn't care and just wants to serve the greater good. Sergeant Dix, however, longs for fame, fortune, and his day in the spotlight. Wanting the Watchguard to be one of Nerosville's premier superhero teams, Dix blames team leader valedictorian.
This is a long video. I will say that. Well, 3 minutes. It's 3.5 minutes long. 3.5 minutes long is a long video, but I have been there. My videos for my first 2 campaigns were way long, like way too long, ridiculously long. I like the idea of a video here. 3 minutes. Yeah, I get it. I get it. So you get the concept. Suicide gone wrong. We are going to stop the video there. But I don't know, check it out. Jason Meadows, he's done 3 campaigns. This looks familiar. Who did this? 6 a.m. Comics. I knew it looked familiar. Very cool. Nice stuff. So yeah, check out this campaign. I'm going to post the link. And there we go. It's a big ask. I mean, to watch a 3-minute video or to check it out, I don't know. 3-minute video can be. It is a big ask. I think just crowdfunding is a big ask. Let's see. He's got nothing on Zach. You're not wrong. His videos are ridiculously long. I get that. Let's see. I want to see this. Shadowhawk says $4.99 was a major disappointment. Really not good. I got my copy. I have not read it yet. I do want to read it. I'm very interested to see. I'm really curious. Hey, Clint, if you get a chance, can you check out Youth Mob on Indiegogo? 11 days left. Youth Mob on Indiegogo. Check it out. I think what I want to do is on live streams is have you guys do commercials. So here's a word of wisdom. If you're making a campaign, if you can make your video short into, I'm talking a minute, 1 minute. If you can make a 1 minute video that is an advertisement, a trailer for your video that'll tell for your campaign, it'll tell us everything we need to know about your video, or really it'll just get us interested. You don't need to tell us everything. You have to pique our interest. So if you can do that in a video, it's going to make life easier for me because I can just show your video and we'll promote your book. Just like that. I think that's a good way to go. Clint, would it be okay if I post Brian Shear's campaign? Go ahead, post Brian Shear's campaign, Gunship Thunder Punch. I loved his book. The first one, I backed the second one. My kids have loved it. So yeah, do it. Brian Shear is a friend. Let's see. Clint has second place for creating long, tedious trailers. Gold went to Zach. You're right. I'm still second place. Clint said Replicator is his best book he's never read. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Okay, let's see. Brian Shear's, it's good. I like his book quite a bit. Can't wait for the second one. Here's one. Lumina Vox. I actually backed Lumina Vox. That was one. It's you said it was for all ages, and so I backed it because it's for all ages. Here's Lumina Vox. Let's see. Should we see how long your video is? Should we hold your feet to the fire? Let's find out. Here we go. 51 seconds.
I don't know how it happened, but that thing found its way into us. It took everything from me. I'm not sure how, but I'm gonna take it back. What is Illumina? If you want to know, find out by backing. Only on Indiegogo.
All right. I think that was a good length. 51 seconds, was that pushing it? I think that was a pretty good length. You guys let me know, though. If it's interesting, I mean, you can go 51 seconds. So let me post a link here to Lumina Vox Volume 1. I'm going to post this. You said you formerly, you worked at DreamWorks. Did you know Jason Brubaker at DreamWorks? I don't know if you guys worked there at the same time or not, but I know he was from DreamWorks too. And I actually did just get a book from him today. So pretty cool, pretty good stuff. All right. So there's that. Here's the, I'm going to say this wrong. The cryptonulls. Did I say that? Cryptid nulls. This is another one I want to look at. Let's look at the arc here. Okay. Eric McIntyre says 10 seconds is a standard time for me. If you could do a trailer in 10 seconds that just captures us, then you've done it. You have done it. Eric McIntyre says, I backed this book. I also backed this book. This is on my list of backed books. Let's see here. Oh, wait, real quick answer to my question. Jose Garcia said, thanks, Clint. I started working after Jason left. I did meet him, though. Great guy. Got me into webtoons. Very cool. Yeah, Jason Brubaker is a good guy. I like him quite a bit. He's a good dude. Yeah, just got me a copy of Phobos from Jason Brubaker. Very happy with it. I got mine too. I'm really impressed. It's a really thick hardcover book with like glow in the dark and dust jacket. It's got everything. It's a really great looking book. All right, here we go. Cool, very cool. We're gonna look at your book. All right. So the Cryptidolls. There's a video here. I do want to glance down at the art though, because look at this right here. This cover B by Raymond Gay, Oliver Lee Arce. 8 Arce? Is that how you say it? Really good. I love it. This is such a great cover. It's like the Mothman with, I have all these questions. That's the thing. When a cover has me asking questions about what's happening in the pages of this book, that's a really good place to be. And so this is exactly there. Great looking art, the story, kind of like the cutout thing you have going on here, part of the design. Interior art looks fantastic, looks freaky. Is it the whole thing in black and white? Probably, and I hope so, because of all this fine texture pen work you've got going on. Really good stuff. Oh, I'm excited about this book. Looks cool. Really nice. Yeah. So should we play the video? Then we can criticize the video. Let me post the link though. I think here, there's just one little tidbit of information. It's possible to be really good at making comics and really bad at making videos. That's definitely a possibility. But if you're good at comics, you might as well figure out how to get good at comics. How to get good at videos if you're good at making comics, because it'll help you sell them. Yeah, I think the interior is black and white. I hope so. Here, let's go. Let's play this.
In the dark recesses of cyberspace exists nightmare fuel we take as fallacy, but these tales and images are cursed through the power of belief. Tulpas, sentient thought forms residing in between the abyss of life and death. Their endgame is to destroy the only reality they know, ours. Only darkness can vanquish darkness, more rapid than the radiance of light. Enter the Cryptonos, mythical beasts of unearthly abilities whose existence has been criminalized by humanity. The first and only line of defense against the incursion of otherworldly evil. A secret war of monsters is about to begin.
Oh yeah. Very cool. All right, check that out. 10,000. Again, this one's already funded. They've already raised over $10,000, but if it looks good, back it. It's the way to do it. I saw one more request. It's not really too much trouble. Can show Brian's video. It's about a minute long, but fun. A minute long is not too long, in my opinion. But if it's 30 seconds, that's even better. Gunship. This is Gunship Thunder Punch 2 that we're looking at. Here we go. Yes. I really like this book. Brian Shearer's been a really good dude to me. He's done a trading card for me. He's coloring some stuff for me, actually. And he's also, he did that Beast Wars piece I have up in the background, that Rhinox piece. So I really like Brian Shearer. He's a good dude. Let's check out his video.
Gunship Thunder Punch is back. This second graphic novel in the series picks up where the adventure began in the first 80-page book. And if you missed book 1, don't worry. You can get on board with books 1 and 2 in this Indiegogo campaign. Martians kidnapped her son, and Nova Marcos has one chance to get him back. Her only hope lies with an outdated transforming gunship, a convict, and a gun-toting hillbilly. More mutants, more Martians, more ships, more sci-fi robot adventure. During this campaign, you can get exclusive extras like prints, trading cards, and original art. Time is limited, so get in now. But hang on, there's more. This book comes with an original synthwave album. Immerse yourself in the adventure with an original soundtrack inspired by Gunship Thunder Punch. Get your quarters ready to go. That's an arcade reference. And press start on Gunship Thunder Punch.
That's very cool. That's an arcade reference. Cool stuff. Brian sure cracks me up. Yeah, good stuff. Check it out. Really, really good campaign. Really good book. Great creator. Yeah, check it out. There's so many books right now to back. This is sort of emphasizing like you get into, do you just browse Indiegogo to look for a comic? Like it's new comic book day, it's Wednesday. Do you look for new comic books on Indiegogo? or are you you know, going, I don't know, like, are you just waiting until the campaign launches until you get an email? But there's so many books out there, and a lot of really, really good books. The bar is being raised for sure for comics. So good stuff. I'm excited to see it growing. I'm really looking forward to just see to 5 to 10 years what what there's going to be. Is there going to be a Gunship Thunder Punch arcade game? I don't know. There could be all sorts of stuff. I'm just really interested to see how things grow. You know, all this IP everyone's developing. Ralph says, do more, I'm bored. I look daily for new books and pre-launches on Indiegogo. That's a good way to go. Like, just browse it, see what's going on. We don't have a book, but we frequently interview creators. Sci-Fi for me, he runs a tight ship too. That is a good stream, a good channel. So if you are looking to just be seen and stuff, I don't know. Sci-Fi for me, I'm just like, reach out. It can't hurt, I guess. He could always say no, but he really does good streams. Very cool. Let's see. I don't look at who is active in the community. Let's see. I look at who's active in the community. Then I check their campaign. And if it looks good, I might back it. Yeah. And that's the importance of having, like, it's not like a build it and they will come. I do look, he says. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Eric. Exactly. So I have, every once in a while, I'll get people that reach out to me and they say, hey, I saw you did a crowdfunding campaign. Like, they're not in comics at all. You know, hey, I saw you did a crowdfunding campaign. Congratulations. Was thinking I would do crowdfunding. I have an idea for a butter churning machine, or I have an idea for a dog walking device, or whatever. I have this invention and I wanted to crowdfund it. Do you think it'd be a good idea for me to post this? Would everyone buy this? And my answer is always, I don't know. I have no idea. But you need more than you can't just put up a campaign. That's not how it works. Like, the number of people that have just posted a campaign and it was wildly successful has to be very few and far between. I'm sure it's happened. There's the guy that made potato salad and he did a Kickstarter for potato salad and he raised like 40 grand for the memes. That's possible. Beyond that, though, I think, I don't know, you have to do something else. So exactly what Eric was saying, he's looking around who is active in the community and he'll back it if the campaign looks good. You got to do something else to get out there than just launch a campaign. I'm not talking about anybody here. I'm just saying it'll be like aunts and uncles and, you know, cousins, long lost friends I've never spoken to in, 15 years. They come out of the woodwork and then they want to know if they can get their inventions funded. I have no idea. I don't know. I just do comic books. A dog walking device, like a child, could be. Possibly. All right. So let's look at this no, we're not looking at a campaign. Let's look at the poll. This is what we're looking at. We ran the poll. Is this live and up to date? I'm going to refresh it. We'll see if it changes. There we go. This is the poll. Congratulations to number 3. I'm going to say you're officially the winner. Congratulations, everybody. Give number 3 a round of applause. We're going to, let me pull this up one more time so we can see. Here it is, number 3. I'm going to get rid of this number 3 so you can see it in its full glory. The person that did this, I don't want to dox you again. It was Andy. That's what I see on the page. Let's talk. I'm going to send you a $100 Amazon gift card. Spend it on whatever you want. Dog walking devices, comic books, whatever you want. It's your $100 gift card. Beyond that, every single person that entered to win is going to get a chance, or they're going to get in the book. Unless they tell me otherwise, I'm going to print your art in the book. So thank you very much for participating. I'm really excited about it. So yeah, really good stuff. People are reacting. What's the name of this piece? I don't know if I saw a name of the piece. Spend it on manga. You could do that. Cool. Annie Monster Production. Let me know. You can email me. It's sweetcastclint@gmail.com or reach out to me on Twitter. Let me know how you want your name printed in the book so that we can get you appropriate credit. And beyond that, yeah, I need to email you. I want to get you. It'll be Amazon gift card, $100 Amazon gift card, and I'm going to make it digital. So I'll just send it to you. So we'll get that taken care of. So it's sweetcastclint@gmail.com or Twitter or however. Just reach out to me and let me know how you want your name posted. I don't know if this is your high res, but whatever the highest resolution you have is exactly what I want, so that it'll print nicely. So congratulations. Really, really excited for you. Very cool stuff. Everybody's congratulating Andy. Clint, I'm your long lost cousin. Can you spare me some of that sweet cast cash? Yeah, everyone, they think I'm rich. They don't, and then I have to tell people how much. So this is the problem with crowdfunding, is it's public, but I'm like, do you know how much it costs to make a comic book? Do you know how much it costs? Do you know how many people I hire? I'm not rich. Let's see. Ron Mars made Shane Davis look like the poster child for being high on Zoloft in comparison. I don't know what that's in reference to, but that's really interesting. All right, Andy says thanks. Perfect. Does IGG offer gift cards? I don't think so, but if you that's interesting. I wonder, Andy, if you want gift cards for Indiegogo, maybe we can figure something out. I don't know if there's a gift card though. Fix. Congrats, voted for 3. Apparently a lot of people did. Yes, very good piece. Anti-Diver, is that the name of it? Cool, very cool. Congrats. Let's see. I will get the best I can for you. Don't worry. Yeah, just the best you can. If it's a little bit smaller than the page, no big deal. We'll make it fit and it'll be there. People will see it. It'll look great. You should do a black and white sci-fi horror book. Yeah, I'd buy that. Clint hasn't seen the Mars campaign video. Did I watch all of them? I don't know. Congratulations. Look up the resolution. Resolution Zoop trailer. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's the Ron Mars book. Is it good? So this is on the crowdfunding campaign Zoop. Okay, this will be the last thing we do, and then I've got 100 things I need to do tonight. So this is Zoop. You said resolution? Let's find out. I'm googling this. I'm going to see what's there. Zoop. First crowdfunding campaign. Here, I'm going to pull this over so you guys can see what we're looking at. Zoop, is it City of Blues? Is this the Ron Mars book? I'm not at the right thing, am I? Let's go to Zoop. The Munchie File. Is this one it? Oh, the resolution. Let's watch this. It's not good. Well, now I want to watch it. I'm curious. I just want to watch it. Let's see. Let's find out. Zoop presents.
Hi, I'm Ron Mars, and I've been writing comics for 30 years, including Green Lantern, Silver Surfer, the epic Marvel vs. DC crossover, Star Wars, Witchblade, Batman crossovers with Aliens and Tarzan, and more recently, DC's Endless Winter event with my most excellent friend, Danny Lanning.
Hi, I'm Rick Leonardi. I've drawn comic books for 40 years. My works appeared in Uncanny X-Men.
I'm sorry, I got to stop him right there. He looks like he does not want to be here. Is that just me, or does he not want to be here? Also, was that Alien versus Batman book the worst comic book ever written? Because I specifically remember a Comic Tropes video that's like 40 minutes long just on that one issue from that miniseries. It gets worse, says Jasper. Okay, let's watch.
Cloak and Dagger, Spider-Man, Nightwing, Batgirl, Star Wars, Justice League, and Spider-Man 2099.
I guess.
Hiya, I'm Andy Lanning, and I've been writing and inking comics almost as long as Ron and Rick. Probably best known for writing Guardians of the Galaxy, as well as Nova and the Legion of Superheroes. As an inker, I've worked on books like Infinite Crisis, The Fantastic Four, Ultimate Spider-Man, and Kingsman: The Secret Service.
I'm teaming up with my friends Rick and Andy for a comic project we're very excited about. We're joining forces for Resolution, a brand new cosmic graphic novel. And we're launching it on Zoop so readers can come along with us on the journey and contribute directly to the book's creation.
With Zoop's comic-centric platform, we'll be able to maintain full ownership of our creation, crowdfund the production of the graphic novel, and put it directly into the hands of you, the readers. But to do that, we really need your help.
If you're a fan of the kind of cosmic storytelling that Andy and I have done on Silver Surfer, Green Lantern, Guardians of the Galaxy.
How much has this book raised, or is it launched yet? We can look. But I'm always interested to see, like, if you are a big name in comics, or you're a name in comics. We don't even say you're a name in comics and you run over to crowdfunding. Do you are you making money, or are you losing money? Because it costs a lot of money to make a comic book. Even if you're a pro in comics and you have a name, it's still really expensive. I don't know. I don't know if they have the correct expectations. I don't know what the book is either. It's been all about clout so far. No offense, but that's what I've seen so far. Are they being held hostage? They might be. Zoop it up, where employees are encouraged to reject working on books if they don't agree with your politics. Nice read. Hi, I'm Troy McClure. I know it's let's see.
And Legion of Superheroes, and of Rick's gorgeous, graceful artwork. Resolution is for you. It's the story of Zan Maddox.
A little ribbing from the YouTube chat would help.
Now a retired recluse.
Honestly.
But when the galactic warlord who was once Zane's arch nemesis returns, she is forced to confront not only the failures of her past, but the deadly present that leads her to become a hero again. It's full-scale cosmic adventure, all delightfully drawn by the legendary Rick Leonard.
The Resolution graphic novel will be an oversized hardcover, so you can enjoy the art and the story in all of its glory. These first edition hardcovers are the deluxe edition, and will be
so it's hardcover.
The campaign will also feature other rewards, including a deluxe print set by an all-star array of art.
He didn't even bother stopping his drawing. He is that excited. He's drawing to make this video at the same time. He did not stop. I want to know for real though, is he pretending to draw to just be like natural as he's making the video, or is he literally drawing and like, oh crap, I got to make this video. Let's just turn it on. I'm going to continue drawing because I'm on a deadline. I got to know. It is good art. I've enjoyed the art quite a bit. It's good art. If we're ribbing our own videos, we got to rib their video too, right? Agent of Chaos, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. They got zinged. That could be it.
Artists, original art, sketches, much more.
Okay.
We'll have stretch goals, including
what's the story about?
By some of our favorite artistic collaborators.
Keep checking the Resolution campaign page on Zoop for regular updates featuring more art, designs, and rewards.
We're so excited to bring Resolution into the.
I'm going to pause it again. Not because I want to do an EFAP, because I have something to say. This is a holdover from Kickstarter where they had to explain, like imagine this. Kickstarter is a new thing. You have to explain every single time what Kickstarter is. You're teaching people what crowdfunding is. So they're, oh, I get it. So I pay money and I may or may not get my book. That's what this is about. Yep. So you have to explain that first. Now you don't have to do that anymore. Most people know what crowdfunding is, especially if you're going to Zoop. Chances are that there's no way this is their first experience on crowdfunding if they're going to brave the waters of Zoop. So instead, what you could do is pitch your book and not pitch the crowdfunding. You know, just like these are all of the logistics of crowdfunding that bore people. Is it a coincidence that we're bored? I think not. No jokes. CG could make a book called F That Guy, Cecil, and it's going to make more money than this book. Razmaz just says poop. The pitch is terrible. Where is the pitch? I don't know what it is. They think promotion is beneath them, possibly. Let's finish this off, shall we?
Cosmos, for what we hope is just the first of many volumes. We hope you'll come along with us and see where this adventure takes us.
They
Thanks so
certainly
much.
don't know. What adventure? Wait, what adventure? What adventure are we being taken on? What is this book about? This is a pre-launch page, so we don't know what it's making. But what I learned from this is they're totally leaning into their star power in order to sell the book. Let's check in on resolution when it launches. When does this launch? Are they even going to tell us? Because if they do, they don't tell us. We have no idea. We don't know. It may or may not come out. That's where we're at right now. But if it comes out, then we'll find out. So this one, Scarlet Couture, the Munich file. This has raised $7,000 so far. 29 days left. This is just launched. This is a day. Has been up a day. 7,000. Yeah, it's not bad. Where are we at here on this one? 25,000. How close? They're at 25,000. They only have 184 backers, but we won't, whatever. But they've got $25,000. That's pretty good. It's more than we have on Downcast. I'll be honest. But we have way more backers, so there's also that as well. More than double the backers. We'll see. We'll see where we land. Okay, we will see. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Zoop, but I'm a big fan of this fan art. Thank you everybody for watching the stream. Appreciate it. Thank you to the people who let us look at their campaigns. Appreciate it. I think I want to do more of that. Look at campaigns. If you make a great video trailer that sells your book, you're going to go far. You're going to go places. So really appreciate you all for putting campaigns up. Appreciate you all for backing campaigns. I know for me personally, I have been really having a good time with making these comic books, even though I didn't click on it correctly. So if you haven't backed Downcast, check it out. And I'm going to get back to work and move on. So thank you, everybody. Really appreciate you all. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.